Hello, everybody, and welcome to the to another episode of Mod Review. Today we'll be reviewing Concilaria mod, which adds a bunch of stuff. So one of the ways the Concilaria mod is basically brings old stuff from the Terraria console versions of the game into just regular Terraria. So first, let's look at some weapons. So this is the Tonagiri, which you can make from the Gungear with some hollowed bars, and then some adamantite, hellstone, and souls of blight, which drop from Okram. So it has a cool effect that it shoots 3 spears, and also inflicts. It says it also inflicts. Or has a chance to inflict spectral flame. Now let's look at the Tizona. It's pretty much the same recipe except with the Excalibur. So it says it shoots out a cursed skull, and it deals more damage than the actual Tonagiri. Let's look at some others. So this is the Staff of Eternity. It drops from Okram, and it summons this. The Eye of Eternity, and it deals 60 damage, so that's good. Now let's look at the Eye of Okram, because again, it drops from Okram. It either shoots like a little laser or a sickle, so it's a decent. I'd say it's a decent weapon. Now this is a Sharinga. It turns arrows and stuff into spectral arrows. This is the albino mandible, comes from the albino antlion, and it works as a good boomerang. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, the Sharinga is just a combination of the Molten Fairy and the Tendon Bow. Now let's look at the Feather Storm. So it's an overall cool attack, shooting a few feathers. And it drops from Turquoise. Now this is a holy hand grenade. It costs 5 dynamite, 2 gold bars, and bottled water, but it deals 600 damage and has a gigantic explosion. And this is the Great Drumstick. Again, dropped by Turquoise the Ungrateful. It's a good weapon, and it says inflicts enemies with spicy sauce. Now this is an accessory that I got from Okram. So melee and throwing attacks inflict spectral flames, and destroying enemies with spectral flames restores some health. So yeah, that's an overall good accessory. Let's look at one of the armor sets. It adds in the regular armor sets, but I'm just showing the dragon one. So it has the exact same, or at least I think it has the exact same effects and stuff, which it gives a total of 60 defense, and it also creates a burst of flames when you're hit. Now let's take a look at the bosses. So this is the first one that you fight, Lepus. It's right after King Slime. You just find the little suspicious looking buddies roaming the overworld, and then you can kill them for a suspicious looking egg that summons this boss. You could actually farm the eggs from this boss, so it does spawn the enemy that drops it. All of the bosses have a wide range of stuff that I can drop. So I got an ostrich gift. Equipable enemies have a chance of leaving chocolate eggs on death. Broken eggs drop some life hearts and mana stars, so that's good. And then there's also a nice hat. So this is in the middle of King Slime and Eye of Cthulhu, so it's obviously not going to give that good stuff. Now let's look at Turquoise. So it's this boss, and if you look here, it's right after Skeletron and before the Wall of Flesh. Basically, you just have to focus on you have to destroy the head, then the main body. It's different than the actual console boss fight, where you had to the original boss fight. You'd have to defeat one of its heads, and then inspire another head, and then you have to repeat that. But then this one's different. So it drops a good healing item. Drops a good. Oh yeah, it drops a good healing item. Now let's look at the turkey staff. Summons a little turquoise head, and it deals 30 damage. So that's decent, and this is actually where you get the feather storm from. Then you also get some spicy sauce, which also sets enemies on fire. All the enemies take additional damage from fire. Now let's finally look at Okram. I'm just gonna speed through this. So Okram has 2 phases. One second. So this is his first phase. He just summons these little things, the servants of Okram, and shoots a bunch of lasers. And now here's his second phase. He sprays out a bunch of layers super fast and shoots out the little demon sickle things, and then he also charges at you. So now let's look at the drops of Okram. So he drops some Souls of Blight, some healing potions, regular stuff. And then he also drops his own treasure bag, so the Soul of Light can be used to make a lot of other good weapons. Oh, and by the way, you fight Okram right after the mech bosses. So yeah, this is one of the things I have Okram, and then also the Curse thing. So that's pretty much most of the concilaria mod. And I think like if you're doing a vanilla playthrough or something, you should probably install this just to get like the full effect. Or if you just wanna, or if you just have played on a console before, but now you have TMR loader and stuff, maybe you could just download it to kind of see what Terraria console edition used to be like. Bye.